This is the second episode of series Figma for email designers, and today we're going to learn how to use Figma components and Figma component properties in your email design. We're going to use a free Figma file with the components crafted especially for email design. A link to the file will be in the description, and all other links will be in the description too. So this is example of Figma component, this is component, this is instance, and for example, component in Figma means the component is the source and instance is an instance. And if you change something in the source component, all changes would be pulled into an instance. Also, component might have some properties such as text property. For example, this component has header, subheader, and show button properties. In this tutorial, I will show how to create and use all these properties for your email designs. For example, you don't need to change text manually on the canvas. You can simply create a property and change a text on the right sidebar. So let's get started. First, let's start with buttons. So this is a button, this is simple instances, this is a simple frames with buttons. So let's create a component from it. We're going to create a component set. To create a component set from a couple of frames, select all the frames, then go to the right sidebar, find this icon on top bar, click here and click create component set. After that, Figma will wrap all your selected frames and create a component set. What is a component set? Component set is different states, for example, different states for your and different variations of your components. And I will show in the button. So if you select after creating a new component set, as you can see, Figma will wrap all this with dashed border and add a label to this. So if you select this frame and go to the right sidebar, here are a couple of properties. Let's create a property for button color. Let's create a property background and create a different variations of background. It is going to be orange, it will be transparent, and it will be black. So now to create an instance from a component, you simply select any children of the component set and duplicate. And after that, there are a new section on top right sidebar where you can find a new property that we created. And here you can change different variations of your component. And if you decided to change, for example, color, all these settings will be pulled to the instance. So if you want to use another orange color, as you can see, all these settings inherited for parent. So this is components. And the next step, let's create a text property for the button. To do so, you can simply select text, all the text items, and then go to the right sidebar. And on the top section on the right sidebar, you can find this this section. If you click on this button, apply variable property, then click on plus, new variable property, select property, name text, and value shop now, create property. So now you can set text inside the button with this sidebar right section. So this is component set and component text properties. So now let's see how we can use it in our, so this is how we can use for our email design. Let's create component for the header using our buttons. So this is a header component. It's a simply frame without layout. So let's use a button from our component set. Next, let's transform this top section into a component and add mark the text labels as header, and the second text, which will be the subheader. And let's say we want the first block, we want to be optional. We can show or do not show it in different instances. To do so, you say that you could select this frame. Then to make it optional, you can find this icon in appearance, apply variable property. Click on plus icon and we'll create a property and show coming soon with the value true or false. Let's create a property. And after that, let's create a property for our button. Button, it's a component, it has their own properties that we will set up before. And then let's create a Boolean property to show or not show the button. To do so, select a button inside your component container, then do the same as we did for the top section. Show button. So we have created a component. Let's use it in email design. Let's say we have an email, then to create an instance from component, you can duplicate it, then add it into the email body. And after that, after you're selecting a component, there are a couple of settings here. For example, for different email campaigns, you might need different button colors. To do so, you can simply switch button color. And for example, you no need to have a first coming soon section. You can simply turn it off. That's how we can reuse the same component and adjust the same components with in different email campaigns using native Figma features such as properties. So let's create a property for the footer, for social icons. For example, you want to show some social icons in different email campaigns. To do so, you can simply first create a component from footer using these icons and create a Boolean property for each icon. So I created all the properties for this component. So if you reuse this component in our email campaign, and now you can choose different social icons for different email campaigns and easily update it for different email campaigns. So it's super convenient, it's super easy to reuse it and build emails in Figma. And to export HTML email templates for Figma, you can use Marco Email Generator Figma plugin. To install the plugin, you can use the link in the description. So to export any frame as HTML email template Figma, run the plugin, select the frame, then click on the preview, and as you can see, all the links L and templates works fine. So if you want to change something, let's turn off the button in the top section, then click on update. And now all the changes now available in our HTML template. To export, click on the export and export HTML file. This file later you can use in different email campaign marketing platforms such as Klaviyo or MailChimp. Thank you for watching. I hope it was helpful. In the next video I will show how to create responsive email templates that will work fine for mobile and desktop. All the links will be in the description.